Hello and namaste. My name is Ishwara, and this is my opinion on the world events that are happening right now. Sorry, I did not post anything the last 13 days. I was traveling in South India, but after I heard that there was a bomb blast in the national capital, I felt like there could be a lot of fake news and rumors that can float in the social media. So I felt the need to actually come here and then explain to you what has happened and what is the investigation that is going on. What are the initial observations? Before I can get to that, something nice that has happened in the country, I would like to just speak on that. So there is a chaiwala by name Bacha Chowdhury from the Midnapur district in West Bengal. It's actually a very rural place called Mola village, right? So this person has accumulated coins over a period of like 4 years so that he can afford a scooter for his daughter. So Bacha Chaudhary, sorry, his name. He has a daughter named Sushma Chaudhary. So they wanted to afford a bike, and they've collected these coins in the denominations of 1 rupee, 2 rupees, and 5 rupees, and a few notes as well. And they've successfully purchased a bike. Now they've surprised everyone in the village, and they've also surprised the salespeople in the showroom as well. So when Mr. Chaudhary he went to the showroom, all that he wanted to ask was, can he pay in coins? The team actually did not understand this, so they thought that he was saying cash, but he actually meant coins. So when they said okay, pay in cash, but he literally meant coins, so he has a big bag full of coins and he got there on the he put it on the desk, and they're surprised to see that it's truly not cash, it's actually truly coins. He had 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupees ka denomination ka coins there, so he could completely accumulate about 1 lakh rupees there. His daughter, again, over a period of time, she was also, I think, kind of working maybe. She has accumulated or saved about 10,000 rupees. So overall, 1 lakh 10,000 rupees ka gadi is in their home. While such wonderful, beautiful events are unfolding in the rural India of affording a bike, there are cars exploding in the urban cities of India. On 10th of November, in the height of the usual rush hour traffic in near the Red Fort area of Old Delhi, a I-20 car exploded in the middle of traffic. When I say rush hour traffic, it's very similar to any other city in the world, right? There's bumper to bumper traffic, which means that this I-20 car is surrounded by vehicles around it, and when it exploded, it caught fire, and all the vehicles around it also caught fire. About 3 e-rickshaws, 4 bikes, and about 4 to 5 cars, it also caught fire, and in total about 9 people lost their lives. This was actually not something that people were expecting at that time. Obviously, nobody would expect a bomb blast, but when the bomb blast happened, there are reports that people were totally confused. There was chaos and panic everywhere. There was total darkness, like it was full covered with ash. It was evening time, and people were all busy trying to go home and do the work that they wanted to do, right? And the shopkeepers there, they were like small time merchants also, like selling flowers, and boot polish people and all, but everybody were totally confused what happened. There was like hands and legs and shoes and like body parts lying on the ground. Car parts were flying in the air. There's so much of dust, black smoke there. So there's a lot of confusion there. People were totally in panic at that time. The investigation is in progress, and let's wait for the reports to come out. What do we know based on the initial observation that we have made? We know that the car had 3 people, and the car did not have a number plate, and police did its initial investigation, and they observed that this car, the owner of this car was Salman from Delhi area or Gurugram area, and he happens to be the previous owner of the car. He has sold the car to a person by name Devendra, who probably is also from the Gurugram and Delhi or Haryana area there. And Devendra sold the car to somebody by name Tariq, who is a resident of Pulwama. So one way or the other, right, this incident which happened in like Old Delhi is connected to the Pulwama place. Well, there is no hint that right now this is a terror plan or anything like that. This could be completely accidental. We don't know exactly. The investigation is going on right now, but some things to observe is that first, like I said, that the owner of the car is right now based out of is a resident of Pulwama, and all the IDs, identity cards that were used in transaction from Salman to Devendra to Tariq, they're all fake IDs, and then this actually fits into a terror plan, because when there are multiple owners of a car or a vehicle, right, that could be that is usually the modus operandi of a terror plot, right? But then the presence of three people in the car, it does not again suggest that this is a terror plot, because if you have a suicide bomber would be there along with the person max to max. There could be one more person, so one or two people in the car. So why will you have three people in the car? So that is also a angle that is being probed, right? But then there's a Pulwama angle, there's a plot angle. There are three people in the car, which means that it could be a hired car or something else, right? So the investigation is going on, like we said, and the transaction that has happened, right, was all used during. I mean, everything that all the transactions were done based on fake IDs, right? So these kind of observations are coming out. So the government has issued an alert to all the other cities that to be aware, don't get into the public gathering spaces, avoid this public movement for some time. And just in case that this could, if this is indeed a terror plot, then possibly this is the first terror plot in the last 14 years that New Delhi has seen. Hopefully this is not a terror plot, and hopefully this is just a simple isolated event that would have happened. We don't know that. The investigation is going on. At this time, it is better to stay away from the chaos and the rumors from media. Like I said, that the investigation is going on. Let it get resolved, and let's see the reports. Um, there was also one more angle based on the investigation being done by all the national security agencies in the country. They are on the spot, and they're reviewing the CCTV footage and reconstructing the set of events that has happened. They looked at the residue that is there after the incident. So initial observation in forensic observation suggests that there is no use of pellets or sharpnels or carters, right? So it could be a highly explosive or inflammable chemical that they could have used, something like a highly explosive bomb, something like a combination of RDX and ammonium nitrate or something like that. So there are different angles to that, and so let's wait and watch for the news. At this point, as very good citizens of the country, what we can do is that let's not fall prey to the media channels, because they have to make sure that you are watching this news constantly. This is an incident that has occurred, and they will constantly replay the images so that you get stuck to them, and they hook you to those images. And then that's the way that they want to increase the viewership or the number of people watching those their channels, right? So let's stay away from that. Instead of that, you can actually subscribe to these kind of channels, where we are filtering the unnecessary things, and we are doing all the analysis. We are going through the data, we're looking at the information, and we are feeding you with the accurate information which makes sense. So more sensible news, more sensible observations that are coming from our side. So do subscribe to our channels, encourage us instead of encouraging the media. With that, I'll take leave. I'll come back with more follow-ups on this. Let's wait and watch the reports that are coming out of the investigation. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste.